glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Davis, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Central Florida is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. He just drills this one. Tackle at the 23-yard line. Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. He's got it out to his tight end. He's taken down around the 43-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
From their own 43-yard line. First down. And he tackles him hard at the 45-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
He wants it all. And he hauls it in at the end of that long ball. He makes the PAT. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
The Red Wolves were ranked number 23. A tough, solid performance, but still a loss. Will they be able to stay in the polls? And for South Alabama, they remain red hot.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. Caught, open field, and down he goes, the 39-yard line.
That's great execution. Quarterback made a nice throw, and the receiver was able to go up and make the play.
They'll bring him down at the 41-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Got some open field. He's knocked out of bounds at midfield. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
Gets to about the 47-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Hill up the gut. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. The defender wanted a head start, and they certainly got him for it.
Defense.
That's just a discipline thing there. It's 5 free yards, and that could hurt.
From the 42-yard line. 2nd down. Makes it out to about the 30. Left side. And he's tackled around the 35-yard line.
Well, I think it's safe to say the defense had his number on that one. It can be very frustrating for a running back when he's stopped before he even gets going.
From the 35-yard line. Second down. Quick pass, and he is drilled at the 25-yard line.
What impresses me so much is the guy's vision. He read the coverage perfectly to find his man for good yardage.
Quick strike to the receiver, and he's hit before he can go anywhere.
That makes it first and goal.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
That brings him second and goal.
They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. A yard, if that, on the quarterback keeper.
He really did a nice job of anticipating the run and making the play on the ball carrier.
Steps out of bounds around the 1-yard line.
That brings us fourth and goal.
The offense is staying on the field. It's all or nothing. Here we go. Throws it, and it's caught for the touchdown. Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he converts the extra point. A 12-play, 76-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
An amazing drive of this offense. Outstanding execution. If you're the defense, you've got to do something to try to change things up to get this quarterback out of sync.
He's to the 10. Brought down at the 13-yard line. And so far, it's been totally even. In close games like this, every possession is likely to matter.
That makes it second and 10.
From their own 13-yard line, it's second down. Fires it out, and he's taken down at the 14-yard line. So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was just waiting on it, and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
And he's level, 6-yard line.
That's a loss of 8 yards.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long. Harris awaits the snap. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. He dropped it.
Well, that's exactly what happens when you take your eyes off the ball. Concentration for a return man is of the utmost importance.
And as the defense comes back out, you can be sure they're thinking about that score they surrendered the last time around.
As long as this quarterback has time to throw, then you can guarantee that he'll find the open man.
Tackle made around the 49-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard.
Man, it's difficult to run on this defense when they put this kid up in the box.
Setting up play action over the middle to his tailback. Tackle around the 31-yard line. gets out to around the 22.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete. He sailed that one high.
That's not a bad incompletion because he saw the blitz coming and just got rid of the ball to avoid losing yardage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. They run it for the first, and he stops.
By the time the running back here got the football, he's looking up, and he's got a couple defensive linemen closing in on him because they were able to slip off of their blocks. Really, is nothing he could do at all there. That was more of a miscommunication and just getting overmatched up front by the offensive line.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. Touchdown, UCF! And he adds the extra point. A 6-play, 53-yard drive. And they put up 7 points.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
And he's taken down at the 21. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Slings it. And they make the stop around the 48-yard line. And that play could have gone for 6.
Oh, boy, you're right. And all week long, this secondary did a lot of talking about how they were going to dominate these receivers. I think this is time that they step up and prove it on the field. Forget about talking trash. Let's see how they react after giving up that big play.
Brought down around the 28-yard line.
First down.
From the 28-yard line, it's first down. He's taken down at the 20-yard line.
Anderson with the tackle at the 20-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Quick throw. Shows some moves, and he's in. Will be tied with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
An update now from the Sun Belt Conference. Back and forth they go, two heavyweights slugging it out.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Six points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
That brings us 2nd and 9.
We've played one. 14 apiece. And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set to start the second quarter. close to being intercepted.
As a defender, you want to keep your hands up. Maybe you can come away with a pick or at least deflect the ball.
From their own 26-yard line. Third down. Going deep. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it.
That was a nice play. Anything you can do without being penalized to prevent the offense from moving forward is always a plus.
Logan to punt. And he's hammered down. Pretty good job by the return man there. This is the point in the game where you don't want to make any mistakes that give the other guys a reason to feel more confident going into halftime. Once and all, going deep. Quick strike, and it's caught for the touchdown. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Troy kicked this one off. He sends this one deep.
Right, this has been a great game to watch. A lot of competitive spirit out there. The offenses seem to be going up and down the field. Back and forth we go. I think the winner will be which defense can make that pivotal stop to secure a victory.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just one or two plays. And a quick throw. And he hits him hard at the 37. Out on the run, his receivers got it. Knocked out of bounds around the 38-yard line.
Not that impressive of a play. Let's see if they continue to employ the short passing game or if they decide to run the ball.
Quick throw out to the receiver. That's a great tackle at the 45.
This just shows you that you don't need to be sacking the quarterback to disrupt the passing game.
Fourth down.
Hines is back deep to return. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. Troy's staff right now, I would think, going into halftime, Kirk's got to be happy. I mean, here's their guy not having the kind of game he's used to having. But if they can get in the lead, I think they'd go right back to him.
And to think that this team at this point has the lead, and considering the way their superstar has played, they've got to feel pretty good heading into halftime, knowing that it's a matter of time until their bell cow starts to really hit on all cylinders. And I wouldn't be shocked at all. You know, even though they have the lead, and he hasn't played well, you go into the second half, you still got to try to get him his touches and his carries and hope that eventually he catches fire. And who knows what this offense is really capable of doing today.
That makes it second and 10.
From their own 31-yard line, second down. Troy up 7 points. And he's hit immediately.
Gain of 16 yards. First down.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Caught with room to work. He's tackled in the open field.
That's good for a gain of 14 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. There's the strike complete, and he's tackled right away.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. And down he goes at the 31-yard line. Carries the ball for a nice gain.
Gain of 4 yards. 1st down.
From the 27-yard line. 1st down. Troy is up 7. Throws it in a hurry. They'll bring him down at the 20.
Gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Quick strike to the receiver. Touchdown. He makes the PAT. They line up to kick this one away. He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Their last drive broke down and they punted. What do they have in store this time out? Gives it left side. And he's tackled at the 25.
No gain. That makes it 2nd and 10.
He's to the 40. He's tackled around the 42-yard line.
I like how efficient the offense looked on that play. Everybody knew their assignment, and it all came together for a nice run.
Slides down to the ground.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
This guy's got the combination of smarts and reliability that makes the receiver really dangerous. No wonder he's looked to on 3rd down.
They call it a catch, but the booth signaled down to the referee that they'd like to take another peek at this.
Man, as I see this play again, it really looks like he made the correct call on the field.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the call on the field stands. From the 35-yard line. First down. And he's hit before he can go anywhere. Quick throw to the tight end.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Quick pass. And they finally push him out at the 4.
That makes it 1st and goal.
This is the 8th play of this drive. And he tackles him hard at the 8. He had nowhere to go on that option play.
Boy, you're right. He's lucky he held on to the football there.
From the 8-yard line, it's 2nd down. Zips it to his receiver. Touchdown. And he hits the PAT. A 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they come away with 7 points.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. But the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
So our score, 28-21. He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line. Troy's running ability is what we've been talking about and looking at all week long, and that's what we thought would be on full display. It's been the air game, Kirk.
Yeah, it's an interesting move here, Brad. For a team with a star in the backfield, I'd expect them to try to establish the ground game a little bit more. But still early in this game, we're seeing them following this trend to see if it continues here in the second half.
Troy is up a score. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 20-yard line, it's 2nd down. And he's taken down at the 21-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Well, this corner isn't the biggest guy on the field, but he made a nice tackle there.
From their own 21-yard line. 3rd down. Makes the catch and look out. Out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
For a gain of 12 yards. First down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 33. Tackle at the 42-yard line.
Makes this catch. That's a gain of 25 on the play. First down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42. Troy is up by a touchdown. Throws incomplete. They got a hand on it.
This guy is mostly used to stop to run, but here he showed that he's not too bad against the pass either.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 42-yard line. 2nd down. Fires that quickly to the tailback. And they make the stop at the 28-yard line. Good pitch and catch there on 2nd down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him the 1st down. That's just a nice play.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Scrambling around. Strike to his receiver. No good.
Martin position to the receiver. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 28-yard line. 2nd down. Caught end zone for the touchdown. And he converts the extra point. Let's go to the studio for this Reese Davis update.
Let's check in on the Sun Belt. This one's been entertaining us all day long. Middle of the 2nd quarter.
That's good stuff, Reese. Thank you. The Trojans use their 2nd timeout. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Things have been really wild and woolly in this 1st half. Kirk, what do you think?
I just hope they have enough oxygen down there for the skill players. I mean, I haven't seen this kind of offensive production by both teams in the 1st half in a long time.
Tackle made around the 27-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
From their own 27-yard line. 2nd down. Well, we played a half of football. Troy's in front by 14. All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the 2nd half.
Deep to return.
Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Brought down at about the 27-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Quick throw, incomplete, Waters receiver.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd down, 8 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. He's to the 40, pulls it in, 1st down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
Not a real fancy play here, Just a smartly run route, good protection, and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
He's taken down at the 50-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
And he is drilled at the 44-yard line. It out to about the 44-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
He makes his way out to about the 35.
Gain of 9 yards. 3rd down.
Slings it quickly to his halfback again. And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
Tackle at the 36-yard line.
4th down. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. It's up.
The field goal attempt is no good.
Time for an update from the studio. Reese, what have you got?
As we check in on the Sun Belt Conference, this league is known for its offense, but sometimes defense carries the day.
They're ready to begin another drive. Fires out to his receiver. He's hit and taken down. From the 45-yard line, it's 1st down. He makes it out to maybe the 43-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Here's the give, and they hit him in the backfield. Third down, and they need to get it down to the 35. And down he goes at the 29-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
He's at the 20. Has some daylight. Touchdown, Trojans. And he tacks on the extra point. A 5-play, 65-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
Troy gets set to kick this one away. He just drills this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Trojans' defense really looked pathetic in that first half, Kirk, and now they're doing a nice job.
Well, obviously, they've made some adjustments after the first half, and it's paid off for them. I think right now they're tuned in to what this offense is trying to do, and I think they're also just playing with a little bit more of a chip on their shoulder.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. He's to the 40. Across midfield. Inside the 30. They'll bring him down around the 15-yard line.
Boy, everything seemed to come together on that play. They had the right call, good blocking, and an excellent run all on one down.
Caught. Touchdown. And they're not ready to quit just yet. For Riley, he rings up his 4th scoring pass of the game.
All the hard work he puts in is finally paying off. It's been rewarded here today with some pretty good throws, leading to some remarkable touchdowns.
What's more amazing than anything else is that these guys are still losing. And he adds the extra point. Logan looks ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. He's to the 10. He makes it to the 18-yard line. Troy's just rolling along and showing no signs right now, slowing down here in the third quarter.
I think a big thing that you're seeing right now is just the way they're playing with confidence, especially the quarterback. I think they are very, very confident with every play call that it has a chance to be able to move the football down and continue to be able to put points up on the board.
The quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That's a deep play. That brings him 2nd and 5.
From their own 23-yard line, it's 2nd down. He's tackled around the 33-yard line.
1st down.
That's a great tackle at the 24-yard line.
Oh, that is a big hit on the quarterback. That's one of those as an offensive lineman, when the film study starts to come around, you're going to kind of sink in your chair and just hope they don't call you out, because you're going to get embarrassed on Monday on that one.
Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation. Throws complete. He's got room to work. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Catch. Bryant on the tackle at the 34-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 9.
From their own 34-yard line, it's 3rd down. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. He's had a very good game, and he makes it look easy. He's up to 400 yards.
I like the way he's throwing the football today, showing a lot of poise in the pocket.
And let me tell you, it's been fun to watch, too. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Makes the catch, and the defense is all over him. They bring him down for a loss. 3-yard loss there.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
And he's taken down around the 43-yard line.
Jefferson on the tackle at the 43-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
3rd down again.
makes it 1st and 10.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Here's the throw. I don't think he got anything on that. The man defense proves to be too tough against the screen.
That was an excellent job by the defenders. They fought off their blocks and found the ball before the play had a chance to develop.
From the 39-yard line, it's 2nd down. Quick throw, and he's hit before it can go anywhere.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Here's the 11th play of the drive. That's 3 down and 1 to go. The Trojans lead it by 2 touchdowns. Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds. Here's the 12th play of the drive. He makes it to the 15-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and
8. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 15. Makes it to the 12-yard line. And here's the 14th play of the drive. Tackled after a decent run up the gut. Fourth down. This should be an easy field goal. He gets it up, and the field goal is good. Harris is lined up to kick this one off. Excellent kick. The Knights have just not been able to get that offense rolling at all today.
I think they're confused. I think it starts up front with the offensive line. They're not having the typical game that you'd expect to see from them as far as communication. I think it's affected the rest of the offense.
The offense now will take the field, and they hope to have the same success they had on their last drive. And he throws it away. Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. And he just gets rid of it.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. Complete. What a catch. Tackle at the 32.
Lost the reception. Gain of 7 yards. That brings us 4th and 3.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. spot to the receiver. He's to the 40. He's knocked out of bounds right around the 42-yard line.
First down.
He flings it. This one will fall incomplete.
Keenan was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
It's second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
My 52, my 52.
Runs it and tackled in the backfield.
Call it a loss of 3 yards on the play. That'll make it third and 13.
And they push him out at the 43.
That'll bring up 4th and 9.
And again, they're going for it on 4th down.
52. 25, check 25, check 25.
First down grab at the 30. And he hits him hard at the 8.
That's good enough for another UCF. First down.
Just throws this one away. This is the 10th play of this drive. And they make the stop at the 5-yard line.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Laterals back. They bring him down in the backfield.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That brings us 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal from the 5. Let's see if the defense can make a stand here.
Hey, my 52, my 52.
Fires in there, got it, touchdown. What a game this kid's having. He's thrown for 5 touchdowns.
He's gotten great blocking up front the entire game, and his receivers are making plays. So I don't just give credit to the quarterback, but to his entire offense for getting things done.
I'm kind of surprised. These guys are still losing after the type of game that this quarterback's having. So they're going to try to determine if the receiver had possession and was inbounds or not.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
After review, they decided that the call on the field will stand. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Tackle made at the 49.
Covers the onside kick.
What a day this receiver's putting together, Kirk.
Yeah, Brad, I think with this performance today, he's really sending a message to the entire country that this is a guy you've got to be aware of, and you better be prepared for if you line up against this offense.
When one of your receivers can average 20 yards a catch, your offense is doing something right. He's taken down at the 40-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down now. They're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Tackle made at about the 37-yard line.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. First down.
Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield. From the 39-yard line, 2nd down. Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Rodgers gains about 4 yards on the play. Central Florida will take their first time out of the half. Brought down around the 20-yard line.
He made a really good move at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes all you need to do is throw off the defender's timing just a little bit at the start of the play.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Hines gets another handoff, and down he goes right around the 18-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry. The Knights using their 3rd and last timeout. Hands off to the left, and they wrestle him down behind the line. And once again, they'll come to the line, trying to convert on 3rd down. Just under 2 minutes in the game. Tries to set up a screen for the wide receiver. What a play, and that is 1st and goal.
That makes it 1st and goal.
This is the 9th play of this drive. Tackled after reducing pickup. That brings up a 2nd and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Touchdown, Trojans. And he hits the PAT. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
Let's check in on the Sun Belt Conference, a league that's a little underrated in terms of speed. Let's take yet another peek at this game.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Back to return.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Nothing left here except to see the clock hit 0. A comeback is just not happening.
That makes it
Under a minute left in the game. Spikes the ball. So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. They'll bring him down at the 46-yard line. Pass complete and taken down immediately. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
The spike will stop the clock. And they'll look to convert here on another third down. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That makes it first and 10.
And he stops the clock with a spike.
That makes it second and 10.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. Spikes the ball.
That makes it second and 10.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. Nice run there. This one's in the books, and our final score, Troy 52, Central Florida 35.
The Knights 35.
For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, this is Brad Nessler saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.